Hello. You're from the hero course, right? Brilliant. I don't think I've met you before. What's your name? Nice to meet you. I'm Amber. And I am from the support course. We kind of make your costumes and things. It's all very exciting. Yes. So, I hear that you haven't had a proper costume before. That's no good, is it? You're in your gym clothes at the moment, right? Well, we can't be having that. You have to have a proper hero's costume that screams, I know what I'm doing. I'm not totally winging it, even if you are totally winging it. Awesome. Well, I've got some fabrics for you to choose from. I'm going to measure you. You can have a look at some different colours. Yes, you suggested a couple, so I've picked those out. Alright, well, let's just get started, shall we? So, I'm going to use my tape measure. Yes, and I'm going to measure your height first of all. I think I have it written down, but I don't always trust when students write the heights. Yeah, there was a little guy who said he was like 6'4". No, piling your hair on top of yourself doesn't count as height, right? Alright, so do it from the very top of your head and go down to your feet, okay? And now I'm going to do across your shoulders. That is 15.3. Okay. Do you feel comfortable? Good. Now I'm going to measure each arm, okay? So just from your shoulder to your fingertips. And the other one just in case. Not everybody's totally symmetrical. Yes. This one is 0.5 millimeter longer. That's okay. Alright, now I'm going to measure just your inner legs. Please stand up straight and try not to move. So that looks like... Okay. And now a couple of face measurements, just in case you want any goggles or a mask or anything like that. So I'm going to do temple to temple. If you could just stay very still. That's it. Yep. And then from your hairline to your chin. It's just... Yep. And then the space between your eyes, okay? That's 32. Okay. Perfect. Alright, now, if you did want a headpiece, or maybe a hat, something that goes around your head, maybe like my goggles, it can be just for show, or it can be something practical to work with your quirk. What is your quirk, by the way? Wow, okay. I don't think I've heard of that kind before. That's cool. Very cool. So to measure your head completely and get a good kind of mould of it, I'm just going to use some cling film, or saran wrap, I think some people call it. I don't know why. Okay, so first of all, I've got to find the end. Maybe here sometime. Oh, I found it pretty easy. That's good. Okay. So what I'm going to do is gently wrap it round your head, okay? Yes. Just on your eyebrow, right the way around. And now I'll just take that off. And I'll put that aside. So we'll have a perfect kind of rendition of your head. I think that's the word. Okay. Now, don't need that anymore. Next, I have a list. Fabrics. I wanted to show you a few of the different fabrics and materials that you could have. Okay. Okay. They're in my special bag. Yes. I keep all of my different fabric choices in this special bag to keep them safe. Shall we open it? Alright, let me have a look. So we have this nice microfiber material. It's very soft, feel how soft it is. Yes. Some people like to line their costumes with this so it doesn't chafe. Especially some of the ladies who have the kind of higher cut costumes. Yes, it can be quite chafing. So there's this one. And we also have very pretty materials, such as this pretty iridescent blue. Do you see? Yes, let me put my back down. So it's very strong and very pretty. There's a girl with kind of a mermaid-like quirk. She can grow a tail and fins and things. Her costume is made of this. Yes, it's very pretty. So if you like that type of thing, I can certainly do that for you. It also comes in pink, white, grey, or silver. Yes, I think it's so pretty, don't you? What else is in my bag of goodies? this comes in whatever colour you would desire. So this is a very bright pink one. Yes, I believe it's the Zero Gravity girl who has accents of this colour on her costume. It can work if you want a totally pink outfit or just subtle hints. I think it's great for any gender. Doesn't have to be specifically girls just because it's pink. And we do very sturdy fabrics like this one. This is a very strong fabric, and we can weave it together like this so that it's even sturdier, and we could make your whole costume outfit if you wanted. I wouldn't recommend it if you have a speed quirk, as it can cause a lot of friction, and we don't want anybody setting on fire or anything, do we? Unless your quirk is to set on fire and run really fast. Kind of a selfish quirk, really. But yes, very nice. Or again, it can just be used for decoration, maybe a collar or on your sleeves or a belt. And then I also have this sturdy material. Yes, we also do Kevlar, but I find that this material is more forgiving than that because it can be cut to bend anyway so that it's still comfortable to wear. Yes, knee pads. Or shoulder pads maybe, if you want to rock that look. Also flame resistant, but I wouldn't let it get too cold or it does crack. Yes. Finally, I'm going to show you some things that you can put inside your costume for more comfort. So I already showed you the lining that you can have, and you can also get that fluff off. You could also put foam inside. Feel how soft this foam is. It's extremely soft, right? Yes. So that's great for maybe on bonier parts of your body, maybe around your hips or your backside if you tend to fall over a lot like me. We can also mould it into different shapes if you wanted something more extravagant on your shoulders or on your head. And then finally, there's this other type of sponge, which is a denser sponge that could be used for the same kind of thing. It's a soft to feel. So this can be used again for padding. Maybe you want to fill out some areas of your costume. Yes. And it's very breathable. you said you wanted to have a look at some different colours for your costume, right? Well, I picked out some that I thought would represent your quirk very well. And also unusual. Not many people choose these kinds of colours for their costumes. So, we've got these different shades of peach. Yes, so this one is a very bold peach, and it's called Gumdrop. Gumdrop. Very cute. Yes. Again, it can be used for all of the costume or accents. You just let me know. Then we have a lighter, more pink peach, and this one is called Shrimp Shell. An even lighter one. I really like this one. It's subtle, but also very pretty. But if you have my skin colour, you might not want to get this all over. People might think you're running about naked. I mean, unless that's what you want to go for. It would be very distracting to bad guys, certainly. Yes, Fleecy Dreams is the name of this one. Fleecy Dreams. And then the final peachy colour is this one called Peach Rose. And it's more subtle than the bright one, as you can see, but still very pretty. So I thought that was a nice colour scheme. Okay, and then the other colours that I thought would look good are these shades of kind of turquoise and green. Green is my favourite colour, so I'm a little bit biased, I think. Yeah. Well, we have this more bluey green, which is called a Tropicana. And then this lighter, bolder shade, Turquoise Twist. Then a paler shade, Caribbean Girl. It's very pretty. Cabana Stripe is this more dark, kind of bluish green. And then Frosty Aqua. Maybe it could be for someone with like an icy quirk or something. And then finally, Rainforest Retreat, which is this dark green. I think this would suit your eyes very well. But again, up to you. You could even mix and match some of the other colours or choose a totally different colour. It's up to you. Yes, I think they're very pretty. Drop that on the floor there. This is what we use to make arm and leg bands. So if you're wanting something to maybe go on your arm or further up your arm or around your ankle or your knees or any part of your legs or arms, we use these to measure and decide. Yes, I can see what it looks like on your arm. Let me just put that on. a little bit higher. That would be very cool, I think. That's a great idea. Yes, and we do them this size or smaller. We also do thicker rings. Let me try it on this one just to make sure. I think that would be really cool. But again, it's your decision. Yeah. And then we do things that can be slotted onto your shoulders if you like. I can take some measurements. Even if you don't want it, it means we have the measurements for next time. So instead of a tape measure, I'm just going to use this tape. Yes, and what I'm going to do is just kind of mold it around your shoulder a little, okay? Just like this, so I can get it just right. It's looking good. And then this side, just around the right place. Okay. And I'll just take those molds up there and put them to one side. Oh, I did have something else to show you. I haven't shown anyone else these, but they're one of my personal projects. It took a few attempts to get them right, and somebody did lose an eye, but they're finally done. To be very careful with them because they're quite fragile. Cool, right? Yes, they are night vision goggles. They're also infrared goggles. Let me show you. Cool, right? I mean, they definitely make a statement. Why don't you try them on? Here. Just like that. What do you think? I mean, they kind of don't look as good as I expected. You don't... Okay. Maybe someone else will appreciate my handiwork a little more. Yes, well, the final thing that I wanted to ask you about before I get started on actually making your costume is, do you want any lights? Now, you can have big bulbs and make them a huge feature, or maybe some little fairy lights. Let me show you what I've got. We've got your regular, normal looking light bulb. Yes, so you could have it on a headband, or maybe shoulders, or anywhere you like to draw attention with a bright bulb. Yes, we do have other types as well. So the other one that I brought to show you is this one. And it is a one with 3 filaments. It will be just as bright, it just takes a little longer to get that bright. Think about it, okay? Well, you can always email me later and let me know what you've decided. Or ask Aizawa Sensei. Okay. Well, the final thing before I start work is a before picture. I always like to get a photograph of the students before and after I complete their costume, just to show how much better I make them look. Alright, just get my camera out. Okay, so I'll get a headshot and then a full body shot. Smile. And then your whole body. Perfect. Okay, so I will see you in a week and then we'll make sure everything's fitting. Alright, I'll see you then. Hi, thanks so much for coming back. I have finished your costume. Do you want to go and try it on and then I'll see if there's any little adjustments that need tweaking? Okay. Wow, look at you, look at you. I'm so pleased. It fits like a glove, right? Does it feel comfortable? Nothing's kind of pulling or... Okay, well, I'll adjust those for you then. Got my trusty screwdriver. So I'll just adjust that. Just like this. How does that feel? Is it a little tighter? And the other side too, just in case. Okay, just a little tighter, nothing too much. Is that okay? Okay, good. Oh, I think the colour scheme was a perfect choice. It sets off your pretty eyes and I'm sure it looks fabulous once your quirk's activated. You have tried using your quirk, right? We don't want it to explode off your body or anything when you use it. Good. I just want to get kind of a closer look at some of the seams and things. I'm just going to shine this bright light. So I'm just going to get just a little bit closer and have a look. Make sure all the seams are just right. That looks pretty good to me. Yep. All the way along the collar there. Looking nice and neat. And the headpiece, I'll just make sure that's all good. That looks like it fits nicely. Is it comfortable? Okay, good. Yes, yes, yes. Brilliant. And what about the elbow pieces? I'll just add a little oil, I think. Yeah, we don't want them creaking when you're flexing or anything. a little bit on this elbow. And then on this elbow. Alright. Let's just brush a little of that dust and stuff up there as well. When it's been in the workshop, there have been other students coming in, and I also made someone else's costume. She had a very long tongue, and she wanted goggles, and there was a lot of debris flying around, so I just want to get all that off your costume. Yes, she was like, hello, like in a really kind of creepy voice. She was sweet and very small. And she had a very excitable friend with her. Pink. Right. Now, there's just a couple of loose threads that I'm going to get, and then you'll be all done, and I'll take your final picture. And you can go and show everyone your new costume. I'm sure they'll be very impressed. And make sure you told them that Amber did it for you. Okay. Don't move. I did accidentally chop somebody's ear off with these. Thankfully, it was just on the end of a tentacle and it grew straight back, but give me a fright. Okay. Just a couple of loose threads. One there. There we go. Okay. Does everything feel secure? Good. You look so good. It might be the best one I've done so far. Well, let me get a photo again. Smile. And then a full length one. That's going in my scrapbook. Okay, well, feel free to go and use your costume to save the day and all that. Yes, I've got a fitting in a moment with a very skinny man. Should be fun. Alright, well, thank you so much for coming to me, and hopefully I'll see you again